Hello Rider fans, welcome to another Shikishi box opening video, and today we're going to be opening Art 3. If you like what you see here today, do give this video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Kamen Rider merch openings. And with that, let's start with our very first pack, and already, I think we are already getting one of the ultra rares in the Shikishi art series, and it is gonna be of Burning Argot. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have actually watched Argot, because it's one of the more retro series, but I covered both Argot and Kuga a couple of years back, and Burning Argot is definitely my most favorite form of Argotos compared to like his true final form Shining. Well, Shining's cool and all, but I really like the design and concept of Burning much more. And now moving on to our second one, we've got a combined artwork of the two forms of Gates Revive, Go Retsu and Shippu. Pretty nice, but not a big fan of this form, to be honest. Okay, what I'm really gunning for though as my second ultra rare would be this Taja doll art here with that scene from the final episode where Aang's Taka core medal cracks. And up next we've got an artwork of Kamen Rider Meteor. I'm not sure which planet he's using here. I don't think it's any of them, just using his typical like ki or chi for his like energy punches. Okay, number 4. Nice, dude. Okay, those of you guys who don't know Japanese, this golden character right here on the bottom left is literally the kanji for Kiwami, which makes this artwork so epic. It's depicting the final scene where Guy finally defeats Baron after like chopping Baron, after Baron's sword breaks in their final battle. In the final episode, was it the final episode? No, I think it's the second final episode, because the final episode there's sort of like a time skip and then they show what happens to Michi and his brother after the events of the entire series. But what makes this even better is that other than this epic scene with the gold splashing all over the place, we have this shadow of the original forms of Guy and Baron fighting that sort of like black ink in the shadow over there, sort of like reminiscing their past relationship. That is so cool. This is such a badass artwork. So far, our two ultra rares are looking pretty sick. Although, yes, they don't really designate the names of the rarities in this series, but I just call the normal ones commons and the super foil ones ultra rare. And here we have Ohja using his final Vent. That is pretty sick as well. Love how that speed effect is going on with his foot. Moving on to the next one. Another foil in this set would be the Geo Trinity. That's the one that this one actually features. Nice! Grease Blizzard! Are you ready? Damn right I am. This is so sick. It's so much better looking compared to the rest of like the commons. This is so cool, man. With like that black fog and the darkness around him, but then there's that white frosty mist around his armor itself. That is way sick. Okay, putting this aside. Okay, where are we at? I think that's number 6. Moving on. Oh! Damn, dude, wait a minute. Does that mean the Burning Argot is not ultra? Because I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to get 2 in one of these boxes. I don't know. But they give me 3, I'll take 3. Nice, and Taja doll is like top 10 favorite Kamen Rider forms of all time. Top favorite form of O's. This is so sick, and I love how they actually have the Taka, Kujaku and Condor medals on display up there in the gold foiling as well. And then of course the 3 medals being depicted in the actual artwork itself, with AG just reaching out as Aang's core medal shatters. That is so sick. It's such a well done artwork. I can't emphasize this enough. Putting it in the center. Okay, we are left with just 3 packs. Yes, so now that I know to cut these open with scissors beforehand, this goes by a lot quicker. Kamen Rider Eternal. This is a pretty sick one. I'd say it's on par with the Grizz Blizzard one with the artwork and just the whole Futo in shadow just lurking behind in the distance. That is really nice. Left with 2. They'll probably just be common, I'm assuming, and this is just Kamen Rider Kronos, in the middle of using his pulse ability. Not bad, but there's just something about this that's a bit more cartoony, comic-y compared to the rest, which makes it a bit less badass, at least from my perspective. And now for our final pack. Wait a minute, did we just get all 4 ultra rares in one box? This isn't supposed to happen, but okay. If that's the case, I might as well just line up all of them. Dude, I think we got a lucky box. We actually managed to get all 4 in this set. And finally, we've got Kamen Rider Geo Trinity with Geo, Gates, and Was all lined up in their mid-season form. Well, I mean, generally I didn't really like Geo, but it was pretty cool seeing this form appear for the first time, and I mean, the artwork's awesome, man, at the very least, with all the holo, with all the foiling, the gold going on in the image. That is really nice. And with that, we have come to the end of this opening of Shikishi Art 3. If you guys are interested in getting one of these boxes for yourselves, this is pretty old, so you might not be able to find it anymore, but if you live in Singapore, one of the shops I'd recommend for finding stuff like this would be Latendo. If you don't live in Singapore, or if you do live in Singapore or overseas and prefer to buy this stuff online, I would recommend checking the online shop Ami, which is where I get most of my Kamen Rider, Kenny toys, and other merch, except deluxe toys. So with that, hope to see you guys in the next Kamen Rider video.